Alright, peace, you guys. Welcome. I am your host on this channel brought to you by Celestial Alignments. My name is Saleh, and today we are going to be discussing the primary, if not the only reason why spiritual people are so lost nowadays, you know what I'm saying? So, what I've noticed is people escape religion and go into spirituality, but with the same religious mindset of needing a crutch. You feel what I'm saying? Not realizing that spirituality is integrative, and it integrates everything. You feel what I'm saying? Nothing is separate when we are talking spirituality because everything, even the material world, is spiritual. You feel what I'm saying? And a lot of spiritual people, they think that being spiritual means not being material, when that's actually far from the truth. In reality, you are supposed to utilize your material to, in a sense, give birth to your soul. You see, the earth has always been, by those philosophers of high thought, associated with a womb. You feel what I'm saying? And the earth is the womb in which we are here to incubate, gestate, whatever you want to call it, cultivate and create our soul. So the result of the birth from these experiences that we're having on earth is going to be, I can't even say birthing our soul because our soul already exists, but it's more so these experiences on earth are meant to guide us towards becoming more of who we were destined to be. It's like you really got to look at it as when you manifested into existence, you manifested with a blueprint. You feel what I'm saying? And so with that blueprint, it's like just a blueprint, it's flat. And so that's like your ego, or like your because the word ego, right, it's all about your identity and who you are. And there is like a divine ego, you feel what I'm saying? And then we also have ulterior egos. Like our ulterior egos have more so to deal with who we think we are in this physical world than who we actually are, you feel what I'm saying? But anyways, the ego, that's like our frequency, right? And everyone is tuned into a different frequency. But a frequency is nothing until like it has a vibration to it, you feel what I'm saying? Then it has ability to move in the physical realm and influence things, you feel what I'm saying? So in so many ways, your divine ego, or your higher self, as you also call it, the version of you that is the highest version of you, you feel what I'm saying? That is like your blueprint. And then your ego, right, your divine ego utilizes your soul, your two souls, because you do have a feminine expression and a masculine expression, you feel what I'm saying? And it utilizes these souls to descend into the lower planes for the sake of experiencing, because we can only attain wisdom through experience. We can only attain love through experience, through contrast. Through contrast, and that's what experience is. It's contrast. Without contrast, we, the soul, is in a state of coma. You feel what I'm saying? In a state of sleep, in a state of like neutrality. And so we need contrast in life. And a lot of people who are spiritual, they don't understand the value and importance of polarity, the value and importance of good and evil, we can even say. You feel me? These two things are essential and necessary, and if anything, they're a part of us. They're not outside of us. They are a part of us. You feel what I'm saying? And it's hard for people to integrate with this information because they're in denial. You feel what I'm saying? And they're still fighting an internal war within them. But what I'm here to express is that, like, you essentially win the war by integrating. By integrating with everything. You feel what I'm saying? But I think that's way too spiritual for me to say. I want to be practical as well in this message. So, I think rather what I should say is, there is this old Buddhist saying, right? It says, Before enlightenment, you chop wood and carry water. After enlightenment, you chop wood and carry water. You see, spirituality and enlightenment doesn't have to lead to you materialistically falling apart, if what I'm saying. Like, no, that's not, like, to be spiritual doesn't mean to not be material. What it actually is you have to learn how you can utilize your materials to advance and benefit your soul. You feel what I'm saying? Rather than the materials being liabilities and hindrances of your soul. See, when we go out into the world and we have motives that are strictly materialistic, then what happens is that which is immortal, our soul, we make mortal through our dense desires, you feel what I'm saying? And we attach all of our power, all of our force towards something that is temporary, something that will not last. You feel what I'm saying? And so what happens is we in of ourselves become attached to this material world that has a time in which it will expire. And once it expires, we in of ourselves expire because we didn't know better than to raise our vibration and our frequency to those higher spiritual aspirations and desires, you feel what I'm saying, which attach you to the spiritual and celestial realm, which then in a sense create a pathway for your soul to ascend into those realms. And it's like we are creating, as we are in this physical world, yes, we are supposed to be creating around us physically, but we're also creating spiritually, you feel what I'm saying? And it's like the energies you create in this world are going to be the energies you're going to experience in your next world, you feel what I'm saying? And it's really all about your desire energy, because desire, it's like energy in action, you feel what I'm saying? When you desire something, it's like it's a pull, a attraction, you feel what I'm saying? And so your desires, because look, the only thing that in a sense persists, it's not your body, but it is your character, and it is like your mind and your ego, you feel what I'm saying? And like earlier, I had to differentiate between the fact that we have the alter egos, which are like who and what society told us to be, but then we also have a divine ego, you feel what I'm saying, which we come down here with. And it's like our egos are important because they are who we are. Because of my ego, my individual existence, my differentiated existence, I am not like everyone else, and I have mental abilities and communicative abilities, mercurial abilities, you feel what I'm saying? But then everyone else is unique and different. So the ego is not the problem, you feel what I'm saying? The ego is actually of great value. And yeah, but those are the things that persist, your mind, you feel what I'm saying? And so people who commit suicide to escape their minds, it doesn't work. They actually commit suicide and then they leave the solid, you feel what I'm saying? And shout out to Dolo because he breaks it down like this and I love it. They leave the solid realm and they go into the gaseous and liquid realms, you feel what I'm saying? Liquid, your emotions, right? Gaseous, your thoughts, you feel what I'm saying? So if anything, when you are in the solid realm, right, everything in a sense is impacting you slower. When you go into the solid, liquid, and gaseous realm, things are moving faster and the effects are quicker. We all know that in the fifth dimension, things materialize like this. So yeah, you guys, suicide is retarded. And it's only gonna produce more karma, you feel what I'm saying? But anyways, yeah, that's why most spiritual people are lost, because they don't understand that spirituality is about integration, integrating with everything, not rejecting one thing or the other, you feel me? Like, as souls giving birth to ourselves, you feel what I'm saying? We are here to master the material realm. If there wasn't any mastery over the material realm that was needed, if you had no benefit of incarnating to the material world, you would not be here. You feel what I'm saying? You wouldn't be here. And I also want to throw this in there. I want everyone to know that we all possess, or we, yeah, possess, but more so, we all have access, and we're all tapping into the same stream of life. You feel what I'm saying? Like there is one infinite source in which life pulls and draws from. And it's like, according to your mind, you can either expand the flow of that energy to come into your life and express in your life as beauty and harmony, or you can restrict it through your mind and restrict the flow of that life force, and thus it expressing within your life as scarcity. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, it's that simple. And really, that's what we're here to do. We're here to learn how to utilize our minds more effectively. You feel what I'm saying? Utilize our minds more effectively. And it's like, these worries and these worries and stresses that we have as humans, once we evolve and elevate, they become like redundant and retarded. Like they don't even matter. Like, who cares? You feel what I'm saying? So it's all about elevation of your mind. You feel me? But yeah, you guys, that's pretty much it. That's all. Alright, peace. And so if you're watching this on YouTube, definitely subscribe. You feel me? And yeah, leave a like and leave a comment on your thoughts about this. What do you think about this? Does it sound too far-fetched, or does it make sense? But anyways, peace.